Hello, WordNerds! Sorry, we are running a little behind today. Technical difficulties, as always. We are in the home stretch of NaNoWriMo. There is, how many days left? 3 days left in NaNo.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling it.
And I also apologize right now because I'm in a coffee shop, so if you hear a lot of background noise, there are other students studying in loud, rambunctious groups that are not taking into consideration my writing time. So sorry about that, everyone.
Some people.
So rude, you know? How dare they study
Right?
in the coffee shop?
In a public space.
Yeah.
Don't they know that the WordNerds are live streaming? They should all be on their computers watching it right now.
Right?
You'd think
We're
they
so
would be more polite.
So how are you guys doing in NaNo?
Yeah, I quit that like a week ago. I realized that with my school schedule, that if I wanted to pass my classes and not die of exhaustion, something had to go, and then, I couldn't just drop out of school for the month of November. So, unfortunately, NaNo had to hit the door.
Yeah, I never really started NaNo. I was telling myself I'd do like a mini NaNo just because of school and work. So like it could be better, but it could also be worse. So kind of
Truth.
all right, but I'm definitely not anywhere near the 50,000 words, but that's okay.
Either.
Yeah. You're probably doing better than me. I haven't written anything in. Yeah, we have other WordNerds who did great in NaNoWriMo. They just aren't here today.
Kelly's feeling sick. Emma's husband needs the computer. Aaron's in Mexico off gallivanting without us.
Yeah. Ira's on a plane too. Not even the honorary WordNerd came. She's on a plane. But all of them are doing pretty well in NaNo, I think.
It's just the ones that didn't do so well in NaNo decided to come to the live stream today.
We need it the most.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, man.
Yeah. I got that shiny new idea syndrome hard.
Oh.
But it's like shiny new idea for an idea that I had originally planned to write for NaNo, but then didn't. With like really, really old shelved book that I've been wanting to rewrite. So I might actually plot that and work on like a proposal for that.
Yeah, do it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm working on a chapter that I realize I have to really I have to very heavily edit this one section for anything in the future to make sense. So I have to do that, and like halfway done, so that should be okay. And then I'll just continue writing some aftershocks of the thing I had to change. So mostly editing today.
Same. I'm revising my stories for my fiction writing class, and every time I look at my professor's notes on my stories, I roll my eyes so hard it hurts. So that's always fun.
Why is that? I doubt she's watching. You can tell us why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just, my own pretentious, he thinks that he's really, really good, but he's not. And it's annoying, because he's like, oh, you have to write sophisticated fiction. What does that even mean?
Rude.
What does that even mean? So now I have to revise. Not even the way that I want to revise. I have to revise so I can get a good grade, which is extremely upsetting.
That's a bitch. That sucks.
Yeah.
But the semester is over in 2 weeks, and I'm so ready to be done. So ready to be out of school until January.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can start our first, dang it, just turned to the 50. So I guess we can start our first sprint at 55.
Right. We can do that.
Okay.
And I'm pulling prompts today from thinkwritten.com/365-creative-writing-prompts. I'll give you the prompt a little closer so that you'll remember it.
Sorry, there's a barista changing one of the garbage cans, and she was just like flipping out one of those garbage bags. That's funny. I was just like, oh my god.
It sounded like someone was getting like beaten. Oh my gosh.
No, it's just a garbage can. Not that exciting.
That's significantly less interesting.
Yeah.
Do you wish people get beat up in coffee shops? Like,
No, but it's interesting.
Was anyone reading anything good?
I am.
I'm reading Snow Like Ashes, and it's so good.
Really?
I want to read that one.
Okay.
It is so good. I love it.
I have conflicting views.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not like that book.
I love conflicting views, though. It makes me want to read it more. I'm like, well, I love it.
I don't know why, but as soon as I started reading it, I was like, I bet you Rachel wouldn't like this book.
Wouldn't like it? Or
Yeah.
Really?
Wouldn't like it. Like, it's the voice of the main character. I was like, Rachel doesn't like this voice.
That is a very large part of why I dislike the book.
See? I was right.
Yes. I'm reading this guy right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's the third one in the Queen of the Tearling series by Erica Johansson. And yeah, it just came out like a couple days ago, so I'm like 2/3 done. It's killing it, by the way.
Really?
Queen of the Tearling's a really awesome fantasy novel. And the second one, which is Invasion of the Tearling, I was like, yeah, okay, like, this is pretty good. And the third one from like page 1 is just killing it. So I'm very excited to finish it. One of my coworkers has already finished it. She's like, so I'm kind of like, okay, gonna be a calm ending.
Queen of the Tearling is like eternally at the top of my I know I should read this list. So someday I'm gonna pick it up, but maybe I'll wait till more books are out.
Yeah, well, there's only 3, and all of them are out
There's
now,
only
so.
Oh, I thought there were 6 for some reason.
Oh, geez. No, no, just 3. It's a good crossover from YA, because the main character is like, she ascends the throne when she's 19. So she is like, in the first book, it's like her 19th birthday, and then she kind of like grows from there. So she still has some mental processes of like a teenager, but then she's also like, I'm a queen now. I have this kingdom to take care of.
It's like new adult fantasy.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting concept too, because at first you just think it's fantasy, and then once you hit the second one, you're like, what the hell? This is like not just fantasy. And I don't want to spoil it too much, but it gets into like almost like interdimensional sci-fi, like a little bit, but like still fantasy. It's very cool. But then it's also kind of contemporary. Like there's some things a part of it, like there's electricity and there's like street lamps and stuff like that in that world. But then there's also like fantasy stuff, and then like you learn like why that happens. It's really interesting concept. I think everyone should read it if they haven't already.
Yeah, maybe I will now that all 3 are out and it's done.
You should, yes. Just like one full swoop, just do all of them in like a weekend.
Yeah. Put it on my Christmas list or something.
Yeah, do that. All right, we're 1 minute. 1 minute to 55. Should we do writing prompt?
1 minute to the 55. Prompt: your character is looking out a window. If you've never been to one of our write-ins before, you don't have to use the prompt. It is there to help you if you aren't sure what to do, though. So we set a time and we write for 20 minutes straight, and then we check back in and share our word count and encourage each other. Any word count is a victory, so don't feel like, oh, 1,000 and I can never write 1,000 in 20 minutes. I don't think it's possible. I don't understand.
Right?
But some people do, and that's happy for them too. It is the 55. Feel free to ask us any reading or writing related questions in the discussion section over here, I believe it is. answer that maybe it's over here if my camera is flipped. I don't know. But we'll answer them in between the word sprints. So, go! time. How'd you guys do?
All right. I don't even know how many roads I wrote because I'm revising, but
yeah, same.
I did a page of like 2 pages of revisions, so that's good.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's good. I think I did like 300, maybe 4. Really? All right. Well, about that, I think.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I figured out what I'm working on and did 2 note cards. So.
A full 2.
2 note cards based on notes that I already had. So.
It's very important to stay organized.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna give in a little to the shiny idea because NaNo's not happening. So, like, there's no way I'm gonna write 42,000 words in the next 3 days.
Never say never.
Yeah, right.
Something crazy would have to happen. And don't sleep.
Just take a couple shots of espresso. That's what
Right.
Desiree's doing.
Yeah, it's working for Desiree.
Who needs sleep? Join me on the crazy side.
No, I had this idea before NaNo, and I was going to write it for NaNo, and I even wrote the first chapter, and it had this amazing twist at the end of it, and then I put it aside because I wasn't having any ideas. But I visited my hometown, which is where my first ever NaNo book was. Like, that's the setting, is my hometown, and it's this really amazing, creepy town with all these ghost stories. And I realized I could combine the 2, and it would be so creepy. So creepy. So, we've got.
Oh, yeah, let's see the questions.
Yeah, so many people in the discussion section. Thank you for joining us.
Wow.
8, Megan got 241, Kay got 424, N got 445, Elizabeth 354, Martha 757.
I'm seeing a lot of people that got like over 1,000. I'm like, oh my god, you guys.
Yeah.
Dude, good job, guys.
Dang.
Ariel got 279, Nocturne 418. Kel is editing alongside us. Alexis 608, Destiny 924. Tranquil Dreams 1110, Die Facing Our Foes 1102. Kel finished NaNoWriMo a few days ago. Way to go.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Ginny Beasley got 502. Diane Upton got 506 or 596. Emily got 740, and AJ Meyer Inc. got 90. Robert got 469 and broke 45K. Way to go, everyone.
Congrats.
And then let's start the next sprint at the 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's really soon, but we only had one question. Here it is. Diane asked, do most of you write in chapters, or do you just kind of like write it up and split it later?
I write in chapters. Actually, I usually write in scenes because I don't necessarily write in chronological order.
Yeah, I do in scenes.
But I write in scenes, and sometimes I combine scenes into one chapter.
Yeah, I do the same.
I think my problem is usually I do scenes that are either really, really long or really, really short. So I kind of have to like, either balance them out or combine them all. Like, okay, this one chapter, this one scene can be split into 2 chapters, or okay, this one chapter has to have like 5 of these little scenes in it. But
yeah,
I don't really know how to split chapters. There's split scenes, so I'll kind of figure out chapters.
Yeah, I don't even put chapters in until I've edited like everything, because I just know it's all gonna get moved around so much.
We got another writing prompt.
I do.
Got 1 minute left.
Yeah. There's a question here from Autumn with a quick answer. Do you have any vlogs on editing? We do. If you go to yawordnerds.com, in our writing section, there's like a whole section on editing with a ton of videos on editing. For our prompt, your character sees a shadow and it makes them anxious.
Ooh.
Oh, I can work that into the next scene I'm writing too.
All right, we're moving quickly into the next sprint. Let's do this, guys.
Go, go, go.
Write all the words.
Yes.
time.
How'd you do?
I did all right. Worse than I did last round, but I changed like almost the complete direction of my story. Like I took a big chunk out of it, and I know it's gonna make my story better. But right now, it just made it a lot shorter. And I'm just trying to keep telling myself that it's okay. It's better in the long run. But right now, it's really painful. I'm just sad.
Yeah. This idea, I like started with 8 characters, and that seems like too many main characters, so I've been trying to cut down to like 5, and it also hurts. I love them all.
I did about 300. Not bad. Again, mostly editing, but it's like slowly adding stuff in.
We have in the comments people posting their word counts. Kay got 451, Alexis got 486, Destiny got 1004, Megan got 321, and Griswold got 470. Elizabeth Ann got 503, Ariel got 320, Tranquil Dreams got 878, Emily got 701, AJ Meyerink got 182, Ginny Beasley got 599, Diane got 532, and Nocturne got 118. Good job, guys.
There's some high numbers.
Yeah.
I wish I could write that fast.
For real. So the next sprint we do will be our final sprint of the night / our final live sprint of November. What?
What?
How is the year over almost? Yeah. How? I'm not ready. Is there a time that you guys want to do the next and final sprint? We can move super quickly in, or we could take 5 minutes and chill.
Let's take a 5-minute chill.
Yeah, I agree.
Sounds good.
I can't believe it's almost the last word sprints of November. This month has gone by like super fast. I blinked and it was over.
I was talking with Megan in the pre-chat about how it's less than a month till Christmas, and that is scary.
I can't deal with that. Just no. Thanksgiving just ended. I just got done with my dysfunctional family. Let's just have a breather until the next time I have to deal with them.
Well, you have 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, Thanksgiving was like 3 weeks ago, so I'm kind of over it and ready for Christmas now.
It's time.
Right? Well, I just got, for some reason in October, I just got really Christmassy for no reason for like a week. So I went online and did a whole bunch of online shopping, and now I'm almost done my Christmas shopping. So I'm just like way ahead of it this year. I'm so proud of myself.
I'm making Christmas gifts for everyone this year because I'm poor, and I crochet. So I'm just gonna make everyone socks.
Yes.
I can make those in about one sock in like 20 minutes. So everyone gets socks.
What? Skills. We had a question from Die Facing Our Foes. I'm an overwriter, but I realized that even after I cut words, my YA contemporary will be around 150 to 200,000 words. Don't think it would be good as 2 books. Is this completely unmarketable?
I want to say as a contemporary, maybe. If you did like high fantasy, that might be okay, but you might have to split it into 2 or 3 for that matter.
Yeah, it depends on what you want to do. Like, do you want to traditionally publish it or do you want to self-publish it? Because you can get away with a little more word count-wise when you self-publish. Traditionally, that's about 2 times as long, maybe a little more than 2 times as long as they would be looking for in a contemporary in general. There are always exceptions to the rule, but the exceptions tend to be the very well-established Rainbow Roll style authors.
Yeah.
I'd say
if your story is 200,000 words, like obviously depends on like the kind of font you use and how big the text is. But on average, a page has about 250 words, which means a 200,000 word story would end up being 800 pages, which is quite a bit longer than most YA contemporaries.
I'd say see if you could combine any of your scenes. I don't know, you've probably already done this a lot. You've probably already seen like what you can cut, and I'm sure you've edited a lot of stuff already. But like, I'd see if you can try and combine stuff, just because that's very, very long. But I mean, I'm sure all of your plot lines and characters, need that long to develop if they do. But just see if you can maybe combine some stuff, or even like really sit down with yourself and think if you can cut out anything else. Kill your darlings, as it were.
Yeah. And just know what you want and manage expectations based on that. Like, if you want to traditionally publish, just prepare to split it into 2 or 3 books and cut a lot. But if you plan to self-publish, just look at, like, is it the strongest book you can possibly make it, and then market the crap out of it.
Well, actually, it'd be really interesting if it was 2 or 3 books, just because I know a lot of people are sick of contemporary books just being 1. So it would be kind of neat if it was a series of contemporary books that wasn't just like, in this book, we fall in love, and then we break up. In this book, we get back together, and then we break up. And in this book, we get back together, and then we break up again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a specific series I'm thinking of that I like.
I know.
Just kept happening.
Man, it's so weird. Like, I'm not like a huge fan of contemporary, but my favorite book is a contemporary book. That's just something that's kind of weird and ironic about my taste in books. My friend asked me to buy her Fangirl for Christmas, and I got too excited. Finally gonna read it.
Like, oops, I bought 50 copies of Fangirl. Everyone's reading
it. I already have 3 copies of Fangirl.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Are they all different?
Yeah, they're all different. I have the original, and then I have the 2 collector's editions. And there's one more, but you can only buy it in Canada. So I'm waiting on
coming.
In April, I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Oh yeah, right.
Yes.
If you can't, just like email it to me, and then I'll buy it for you with my employee discount.
Okay. Because I need it. I need it to complete the Fangirl set.
The collection. Okay.
I'll officially have 4 copies. Kind of crazy.
I actually have an odd copy of Fangirl. I have this one that is like the really original cover, and it's in softcover, which they don't sell in Canada. But I actually got it when I was traveling, and I got it in an airport in, oddly enough, South Africa. And yeah, so I have like this like random odd softcover edition of it that you can't find, that I've never seen anywhere else. So
Whoa.
like
that's pretty cool.
That's like my special edition. And I love it. All right, it is 5:50.
It's 8:50.
Oh, sorry.
It's 7:50 for
50 mark. It's the 7:50 mark. Okay.
So many different time zones.
I know.
It's the 50. Okay, we're gonna go with that. What's our writing prompt, Megan?
Our prompt is one of your characters writes a note to someone. Who is it? Wow. All right. Again, this is our last word sprint of November. We do write-ins once a month in general. But our last one of November.
Our last one of
write.
NaNoWriMo this year.
Prize.
Go.
So check-in is at the 10. Prompt is someone's writing a note to someone. Let's do this. time. That's time, right? I didn't just make that up.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to find where I stopped writing. There we go. Oh, I did good. I got 500 words.
Yay!
Yay! I was on a roll there, too.
Way to go.
How'd you do?
This is less tangible, but I finalized who the characters are going to be. I narrowed it down to 6 characters, but they aren't all point of view. I bargained with myself that I could keep 6 if only 2 of them were major point of view. So I've been working out like who's going to say the most and whose stories are the most important for this book. Color coded them because I love color coding things.
Sounds. I don't know where Desiree went.
Yeah.
Or Mike is.
She's in the zone. She's like, no time.
I got no time to talk.
Check the comments. Kay got 381, Megan H got 360, Alexis got 500, and Griswold 454. Ariel got 350, Susan got 548. Die Facing Our Foes got 1,074, Diane got 885, and hit 50K. Woo!
Congratulations! I would be a lot louder, but I'm in a public space.
Martha got 1154, Tranquil James got 847, Destiny got 960, Nocturne got 180, Emily got 681. Great job, guys.
Yeah, you guys go.
Yeah. Man. I'm excited to be back in like writing mode. I know I said that before November started, but I'm actually excited now. There was a lot of stuff happening that distracted me from actual writing this month, but it won't next month. Hopefully.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that my headphones were muted. So how long were you guys talking while I was still writing?
Only 2 minutes. You're fine.
Oh, just a few minutes.
Okay. I looked at the clock and I was like, oh wow, it's 8:13. Has Megan not called it yet? I was like, I clicked back to it. I was like, oh.
No, you're good. You're good.
We just figured you were really in the zone.
Yeah.
I can't stop.
I was really in the zone. It got tense. My speed.
All right. Hey, we did it, y'all.
We did it. You guys are all so close. I'm jealous reading all the comments of all the people who are so close or have already surpassed 50K. You guys are killing it.
Yeah, congratulations to everyone that is almost wrapped up or wrapped up NaNo. You guys deserve all the high fives and coffees.
Cookies.
Cookies. Well, Christmas is right around the corner, so y'all are going to get them.
I'm checking for questions, but not seeing a ton. So we may actually wrap up fairly quickly. And then those of us who are not close to 50K can still keep writing. And even if you pass 50K, you can keep writing because we're writers. And so we're going to do this till we die.
Yeah, kind of what we do.
Yeah. Did you guys have any last minute nano-y thoughts?
Well, I don't know. I didn't do it, so.
We have a question, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We'll come to last minute thoughts again in a second. Don't lose it. Nocturne Kelp asked, how do you write big, interesting fight scenes without being repetitive and boring?
I only heard the beginning of that. What was that?
Oh, sorry. Interesting fight scenes without being repetitive and boring.
Ooh.
I watch a lot of fight scenes like from movies before I have to write one. Like I watch like I don't know like what kind of genre like of fighting you're talking about because there's a lot of different ones. But I usually watch like 300 like Spartacan Romans going at it kind of fighting. I always think it's super interesting, and if you like watch their movements, it could give you ideas. I also write with like really loud like action-packed music going on in the background when I write fight scenes.
Yes.
I would also recommend
fight scenes.
if you've never gotten hit before, if you can find a safe way to get hit and like experience that. Like I started taking a karate class, which is a safe way of getting hit frequently. And that's helped my fight scenes so much, just like actually experiencing, even though I'm like a yellow belt, experiencing fighting and all the different aspects that go into it can make a huge difference. And then in addition to that, looking at all the pieces on your giant final fight battle game board, because you've got like your main character who's possibly fighting the big bad person, but there's also a lot of people that your main character cares about that are around there that they're probably going to be wanting to like keep an eye out on, and that can create a lot of great conflict as if you have a lot of fires going on at once.
All right, now we're gonna do some final thoughts.
I think so. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Well, it was nice to be kind of in not doing a full NaNo, but it was still nice to be included in you guys and just having a group of people all writing like mad at once. Yeah, so it's kind of nice because that's kind of my first time being involved in something like that since joining the WordNerds. So that's been fun.
Yeah, the madness.
If you didn't win NaNo, it's okay. I have never won NaNo, and I'm still doing good. What I'm gonna try to do is do NaNo, but in December, because if you're in college, November is an awful month.
Right.
It's literally it falls in like NaNo falls in like the worst possible month of the year for college students, I think. So I'm just gonna try to do NaNo in December. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, definitely. If you didn't win NaNo, don't be discouraged. There's still 11 other months in the year to work on your books. And if you did win, that is amazing. And writing a book in a month is just an incredible feat. And in 1 month, what lots of people spend their whole lives talking about doing, which is pretty awesome. So celebrate. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We have live chats every Sunday, so subscribe and you'll see more live chats. I believe next week we are doing our book club from this month. We postponed it because we wanted to be able to do a write-in on the last Sunday of November. But it's Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. So come ready to talk about that. It's a really quick read, or so I have heard and am banking on because I have not read it yet.
Me neither.
Same.
All the word nerds who aren't here have read it already.
Yeah, like
Man,
Kelly and Aaron are telling.
Slacker nerds unite.
Yes.
Oops.
But we love you guys. We also have videos every day of the week, so check those out. And we will see you later. Bye.
Bye, everyone.